Happy Monday, everyone. Hope everyone is well and had a beautiful day. Start to another week. And here we are already in March. Hopefully the weather will start getting better as well. Because I know myself that when the weather starts to get warmed up, my spirits get better too. You're not as down in the dumps and gloomy, and although my heart's been broken and probably can never be repaired. 6 years ago, I lost my son. He went in for a simple 20-minute surgery, and it was supposed to come home in 3 days. I'm sorry, I lose my voice on and off. I'm still not feeling well. So anyway, I chose the best hospital. I chose Mass General in Boston for him to have the surgery. And right from the get-go, even just making the appointments, nothing would go right. Just nothing. Everything was just always something. But anyway, so he had the surgery, let's say on the Tuesday. The Wednesday he was fine. The Thursday when I called him, he couldn't even talk to me. He says, "Mom, there's something wrong. I don't know what's the matter." And I said, "Well, hang up the phone and I'm going to call the nurse's station." And I didn't even get a chance to call the nurse's station. They were already calling me back saying that they were going to do emergency surgery right in the room. He wouldn't even have made it to the OR. So they had to do it right in the room. He was bleeding internally. And from there on, it was just downhill. It was just one thing after another would go wrong. It was like you would get some good news. You'd get cheered up a little bit, and then bang, then they throw something else at you, and it was just a horrible experience. And through it all, my son never lost his mentality. He knew everything that was going on. And I think that's what killed me the most. Him knowing that he wasn't going to make it. 3 months, I sat by his side. My son Randy too. Both of us just sat there. My daughter Amy would go up when she could, but she's also married and she had a brain aneurysm, and it's just, life's been hard as far as illnesses, like, because when it's something with your kid, it's like, it's so hard. So I almost lost my daughter a few years back, and then I gotta sit there now and watch my son die. It's so many things go through your mind, so many, like you just want to blame something, you don't know what to blame, and I don't even know, there's no words to explain, like the hurt, like that emptiness, So his funeral would have been probably today. It was probably the day he had his funeral, because they had to do an autopsy when he passed. And then we had some snow, so that delayed the funeral for a couple of days. But it was just, I never thought I was going to lose him. He was a strong kid. He had survived so many obstacles in life, and I lost him to a 20-minute surgery. People I talked about, people I talk with about his situation. I explained it like, who dies from that, you know? And so sometimes I get into like this dark place. Like, I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to like answer a phone. I don't want to. If I didn't have to get dressed, I wouldn't even. Like, you must notice in all my videos, I'm not a makeup person. I'm not going to be all dolled up to make a video. This is who I am. But, yeah. So I'm sure there's many more people out there that have lost a child too. And, I actually know someone who lost two. How do you, how do you go one? It's like, I'm struggling losing one. Losing two? I think I'd be in a mental institution. But it's a very hard, I don't know, you question your faith, you question, am I getting punished for something I did? Just so many things go through your mind. I miss him dearly. We used to do so much together, so much. And I know if he was here right now, he'd be helping me with my videos and stuff, because he was so good at that. I just miss him like crazy. There's just no words to explain, like to describe the hurt. There's always that empty chair at the holiday meals, and his nieces and nephews will never know him. The older ones a little bit, but the younger ones, they won't remember him. So for the holidays, I make sure that I always buy a gift for the grandkids from him, so they know that he existed. It just sucks. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a downer right now. They say time heals. They don't know what they're talking about. I can't even rub my eye. I just have to tap it. Time doesn't heal. You just learn. Try to figure out ways how to go on and how to deal with that pain. Like, I write to him every day. I talk to him all the time like he's still here with me. But it's just so hard. I get mad like when I see like young kids wasting their lives on drugs and this and that, and I know how much my son fought to live. 3 months he struggled in that intensive care bed. 3 months, you know. And he loved life so much. He loved God so much. And I couldn't understand why God couldn't save him. I just remember saying, "You've made so many miracles. You saved a crook on the cross, and you can't save my son who loved you so much." But sorry. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of followers after this video. Oh my gosh. They're going to think I'm a nutcase. But anyway, I was going to post stuff up, stuff that I got in today and stuff, but maybe we'll save that for tomorrow when I'm more in my element than what I am right now. So I apologize. Thank you for listening to my grief. And as always, be safe, be kind, and be blessed. Good night.